Hello and welcome back. I'm not going to lie to you, it's been an absolute bitch to set up this video. As you can see, I'm in a different room and we have a cat. We have a Gandalf. I'm in a different room because we're in the middle of a heat wave and it's really hot. And I usually film upstairs in my bedroom because it has massive windows which lets in a lot of light. But I can't. It's too hot and I've been putting this video off for days now. So I moved into my living room, which is downstairs. It's a little bit cooler here, but the light is completely different. So we'll just have to see if this works. So I have a pretty big Lush haul going on here, and I think I'm going to divide it into 3 categories. Some of them are just standard Lush items that are always available. Some things I've repurchased, and then there are some things that I've just never tried. And then sort of the second phase of it is new products, new permanent Lush products, mostly the Oxford Street products. Oxford Street there's a massive Lush store. I think it's either 2 or 3 stories. There's a Lush spa. I mean, can you imagine a Lush spa? And I think into that store they brought about 200 new products in total that were exclusive to the store to start with. And from there, they took the best sellers and they started rolling it out to all Lush stores. So there are quite a few interesting and new products there. And then lastly, the Lush Christmas products, which are still available. I just checked, and a lot of them are still available online, and they will be in store as well. So I'm going to start with the permanent products. 3 products that I'm not going to say much about are 3 bubble bars that I keep repurchasing them forever and ever, basically. The one is Pop in the Bath, and then there's the Comforter. I actually find those 2 quite similar in smell. You can see the Comforter is much bigger. I can hold them side by side. The Comforter is much bigger than Pop in the Bath. Both those 2 have sweet, berry-like, fruity, blackcurranty, vanilla-like scents. And then there is Bright Side, which is a citrusy, happy, orangey scent, and it's also a large 200-gram bubble bar. Another repurchase, and the first of 5 shower gels. I obviously have a bit of a problem, is the Olive Branch shower gel. I used this for the first time about 2 years ago. It's quite rich in oil. It's a very thin, almost a watery consistency, so you need to use it on a shower lily or on a sponge. It's going to help emulsify it and give you a bit of foam. And I'm repurchasing this because I found from the first time I used it, it helps with the keratosis and all kinds of bumps on my arms and anywhere else actually. So if you have very dry skin and problems like that, that's something I can definitely recommend. And in case you were wondering, the scent is very clean and fresh, slightly citrusy. I think there's some mandarin or orange blossom or something like that. It's almost a bit of a masculine scent to me, and I will forever remember one holiday I was on now because I used that during the entire holiday. The last 2 standard products from the standard line, I mean, that aren't new at all, is Pumice Power. I always thought it was pronounced pumice, but it's apparently pumice. It's just this little thing that you can use to basically exfoliate and rub your feet and make them a bit smoother. Not sure how it works. I assumed it was going to feel like the solid scrub, but it actually has a smooth texture, so I'm not quite sure how this is going to work. I'll give it a try though and see how it goes. And then, purely for the name, I've bought Jersey Bounce shampoo. It's a sea salt shampoo, and I just figured like Jersey Bounce is such a good description if you imagine those Jersey girls with the big hair. And I do love myself a volumizing shampoo, so I'm going to give this a try as well. So in the last couple of months, Lush have reformulated a couple of their products, making them self-preserving, removing some preservatives and replacing them with natural alternatives. And with that, some products are looking a bit different. So some of the bubble bars, like the bubble rooms, look a bit different now. Quite a few of the bubble bars look a bit different. But then, as far as I can figure, please do correct me if I'm wrong and you know what the real thing is, Granny Takes a Dip is now available in bubble bar form as well, where previously, as far as I can remember, it was only a bath bomb. Not nearly as pretty as it was as a bath bomb, but it's a really special smell. It almost smells a little bit like bubblegum to me, so I'm quite looking forward to using that. Always happy to have new bubble bars. Then I have 3 shower gels that are new now from the Oxford Street store that I mentioned before. The one is beautiful. It's a really amazing, fresh, citrusy scent. Luckily, I started buying small shower gels along the way. So I basically now need to go on at least 3 holidays to use these 3 small ones. Beautiful is a very gorgeous, summery, citrusy, happy, fresh, uplifting shower gel. The comforter is now available in shower cream form too. I do not like this very much. It's a very, very strong berry scent. Maybe it's different once it's diluted with water and it's on your sponge and you sort of, yeah. But this smells so strong. I am not so far. It's not going to work for me. And then there's the Lord of Misrule. That's always a Halloween bath bomb. Is now in the shower cream as well. And this is a nice, it's like a patchouli, sort of a herbaceous, spicy type of scent. So also, I think it's quite a unisex scent. I know lots of people complain that the standard Lush scents are too sweet for them. So if you're one of those people, definitely try Beautiful or Lord of Misrule shower creams. Then we're moving on to Christmas. Except that there's one bubble bar that I can't quite remember where it belongs. It's the Milky Bath. I think it's Christmas. It might also be just a new permanent edition. I'm not sure. But I do like that it smells quite different to any of the other bubble bars I've used or tried before. It's quite a soapy, clean, fresh, the best possible way. It almost smells a little bit like laundry detergent, that very clean smell. So I'm very much looking forward to this. But I do apologize, I'm not quite sure where it belongs. I'll try and find out, but if you can correct me, please go for it and let us know. Then next bubble bar is Bar and Bug, which I totally bought for the colour, what it looks like. And then I only read afterwards that it smells like licorice. It's not the strongest licorice scent though, so I think I'll manage. You might be able to tell that I don't really like licorice or its scent, but I think I'll be able to get along with that. It's okay. It also has a bit of glitter in there, so good bath all round. Then there's this guy, which I think was a disaster for the online team to ship, because this the middle part is soft. It's not solid at all. It's a shea butter glue basically that they use. This is Peeping Santa. One eye fell off. I tried to put it back. It's not a very good Peeping Santa, unfortunately for you to see. It's a very strawberry scented bubble bar, and I would assume that it's quite moisturizing because of this shea butter center, definitely. And I see there's some popping candy on top to look like the strawberry pips, basically. Quite a different scent. It is very strawberry. It's not something I probably wouldn't have bought it if I smelled it first, but it's a nice change, and I do like variety in my bath. By the way, aside from being in the middle of a heat wave, we're also in the middle of a drought basically. So I don't know when I'm going to take these baths, because I always feel too guilty to sort of soak in a full bath. I take quick showers and I'm looking at my grass through the sliding door and it's dead. Because I feel too bad to water my garden. So I don't know when I'm going to use these things. I think I must seal them in Ziploc bags and keep them for, I don't know, autumn or something. I have one more bubble bar from the Christmas collection, and it's 5 golden rings. Quite like their size. This is the reusable kind of bubble bar, so you can sort of hold it under the tap or something. I think this would actually, it's on a proper piece of string, so I think this one would actually work to just hold under the tap, but I fear the rings might start breaking, so I might just use them one at a time and crumble 1 or 2 rings under the tap. I'll see how that goes. And then again, purely for its looks, bought the luxury Lush Pud bath bomb. It goes crazy in the bath. I've never had one before. Up to last year, I was literally still only buying bubble bars. This smells extremely spicy. Like seriously, very spicy. So if you're a fan of the spicier things, definitely try that. And while we're on spicy, there is the old classic Cinders bath bomb. There was a magic one type of bubble bar as well with the cinder scent, which I was really keen on. But it was on a cinnamon stick, which was really cool. But that sold out quite quickly. Actually, as I was checking out, it was sold out. But yeah, Cinder's bath bomb, quite a cinnamony scent. Then there's the Golden Wonder bath bomb. It's massive. It's gold. It's like it's a gift, and don't know if you can hear that, but there's like a little bell inside. And apparently, it's also one of the most amazing things. Once it starts fizzing, it breaks open. It's beautiful inside. Also quite a clean and a fresh scent, so I'm quite excited for that. And then the last bath bomb is Dashing Santa. There's a very tasty Santa. It's like a musky scent. It shares a scent with something, but I can't quite remember now. But it's definitely a familiar scent. Lastly, I got the never had it before. I don't know what took me so long, but I got the Snow Fairy shower gel as well. It's a very fruity, fairly sweet, not as sweet as I remember it actually, but a very fruity, sort of an uplifting scent. So if that's something you can enjoy, then I would say grab one of those. And then just to end off, this obviously isn't everything from the Christmas collection. Aside from not being able to get hold of everything online, I'm not going to buy things that I'm never going to use. Thank you very much for watching. I had fun showing you where my salary went this past month. Let me know if you enjoyed this or if you're tired of this kind of thing. And then I'll chat again soon. Bye!